Your dog follows you into the room, sits down, and waits without making a sound. It's a moment that happens so often, it fades into the background of daily life. But to your dog, that pause is filled with meaning, attention, and quiet trust. They aren't waiting for instructions or rewards, they're waiting for something far more personal. In this video, you'll discover the one thing dogs spend their whole lives hoping you'll give them. If stories like this matter to you, you can like the video and subscribe so we can keep exploring them together. Number 1. Creating a sense of safety and belonging. Have you ever noticed how your dog relaxes the moment they realize you're staying close? That soft exhale, the way their body settles, isn't just comfort in a physical sense, it's relief. To your dog, safety isn't about walls or routines. It's about knowing who they belong to and whether that bond feels steady. When you move gently around them, when your patience shows even in small moments, their nervous system learns that the world is manageable. That sense of calm gives them permission to be themselves, not on guard, not waiting for the next correction, but open and present. Dogs don't think in rules or hierarchies the way people often assume. They feel their way through relationships, reading tone, posture, and intention long before anything else. When they trust that your presence is predictable and kind, their affection grows more freely. A secure bond doesn't make a dog distant or stubborn, it makes them confident enough to relax into connection. From that place, joy looks quieter but deeper, and love feels less anxious. And once a dog feels they truly belong, they start listening for something even subtler from you. Something carried not in actions alone, but in the way your voice meets theirs. Number 2. Communicating with love and positive tone. What if your dog understands far more in your voice than you've ever realized? Long before words have meaning, dogs learn to read the emotional weather in the room. Your tone, your pace, even the way you say their name tells them whether the moment is safe or uncertain. When your voice softens, their body responds not because they've been trained to, but because they feel seen. Praise doesn't just reward behavior. It reassures them that the connection between you is intact. Dogs mirror what they're given. If your energy is calm, they settle more easily. If your voice carries warmth, they lean closer, even if they don't move an inch. Simple phrases said with care land deeper than long explanations ever could. To them, affection isn't about perfection. It's about emotional consistency. When you speak to your dog as someone who belongs with you, not beneath you, it shapes how they move through the world. They begin to trust not just your presence, but your attention. And from that trust, another quiet longing appears, one that lives in the moments you choose to truly be there with them. Number 3. Giving undivided time and presence. When was the last time your dog had you completely without competing for your attention? Dogs can tell the difference between being near you and being with you, and that difference carries weight. A few uninterrupted minutes where your phone stays down and your focus stays soft can reshape their entire day. In those moments, play becomes more than movement, and closeness becomes more than habit. Eye contact lingers, bodies relax, and something unspoken settles between you. Dogs don't collect memories the way people do, but they remember how moments feel. They remember when laughter enters play, when hands reach without rushing, when you choose them without hesitation. Those small decisions tell your dog where they stand in your world. Being present doesn't require grand gestures or long stretches of time. It asks only that, for a moment, you let the rest of life wait. When your dog feels chosen in this quiet way, their loyalty deepens without effort. They don't ask for your whole day, just proof that when it matters they have your heart. Number 4. Providing small adventures and exploration. Picture your dog stopping mid-walk, nose pressed to the ground, completely absorbed in a scent you can't see. In that moment, they're not being stubborn or slow, they're learning the world in the only language they have. Dogs are wired to explore, not to go far, but to go deep into what's right in front of them. A new path, a different corner, or a few extra seconds to sniff can light up their mind in a way routine never does. What looks small to you can feel expansive to them. Exploration gives your dog a sense of agency. It tells them the world isn't just something they're moved through, but something they're allowed to engage with. When you let them pause, investigate, and choose their pace, you're giving them more than exercise. You're giving them a feeling of aliveness. Those moments turn ordinary days into quiet memories that stay with them. And when a dog feels both stimulated and understood, their body speaks differently too, sometimes in ways so subtle that only a watchful, caring human will notice. Number 5. Protecting health and physical comfort. Your dog can't tell you when something feels off, but they hope you'll notice anyway. A slower step, a missed meal, a habit that quietly changes can be their way of asking for help without words. Dogs trust their bodies to you completely, even when that trust means sitting through discomfort they don't understand. When you pay attention to their physical needs, you're not just preventing problems, you're preserving their ability to enjoy life. Care routines can seem ordinary from the outside. Fresh water, clean fur, gentle grooming, regular checkups, and thoughtful food choices blend into daily life. But to your dog, these moments are reassurance that they matter even when nothing seems urgent. Comfort allows them to rest deeply, move freely, and stay engaged with the world around them. A dog who feels physically well has more space for curiosity, affection, and calm. When you protect their health with quiet consistency, your dog feels supported in ways they may never show directly, but they carry that comfort with them into every moment they spend by your side. When you start to see your dog through this lens, everyday moments quietly take on more weight and more meaning. If you've ever felt that your bond with your dog runs deeper than words, that instinct has always been guiding you in the right direction. At its heart, this relationship isn't built on perfection or effort, but on the feeling of being safe, understood, and chosen. Sometimes all it takes is slowing down enough to notice how much your presence already shapes their world. And once you begin paying attention to those subtle exchanges, you may notice how your dog communicates even more than you thought. Something as simple as a lick carries layers of emotion and intention that often go misunderstood. If you're ready to keep uncovering what your dog has been trying to tell you all along, there's another moment waiting just ahead.